Welcome back to another exciting journey into the world of incredible knowledge. This is part 3 of our 50 Amazing Facts series, where we uncover the most mind-blowing and fascinating trivia. From the depths of the ocean to the mysteries of space, prepare to be amazed by 50 brand new facts that will leave you saying, "Wow, I never knew that." Fact 1. Saturn's density. Saturn, the second largest planet in our solar system, is so light for its size that it could float in water, if there were a bathtub big enough to hold it. This fascinating property is due to its incredibly low density, just 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter, which is less than that of water. Saturn is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, making it a gas giant with a composition similar to the Sun. Despite its low density, Saturn's immense size and mass make it a dominating force in the solar system, surrounded by stunning rings made of ice and rock. Fact 2. Bees can recognize faces. Bees are not only vital pollinators, but also have cognitive abilities that rival some higher animals. In experiments, researchers discovered that bees can recognize and remember human faces by using a method called configural processing. This ability, similar to how humans perceive faces, allows bees to identify patterns and associate them with rewards. These tiny creatures possess remarkable memory skills, capable of navigating vast distances and finding their way back to the hive. It's another reminder that even the smallest beings can have extraordinary abilities. Fact 3. Sea cucumbers can defend themselves by ejecting their organs. Sea cucumbers have one of the most bizarre defense mechanisms in the animal kingdom. When under threat, they eject their internal organs, such as parts of their intestines, through their anus to confuse predators. This self-sacrifice may seem extreme, but it's highly effective, giving the sea cucumber time to escape. Over weeks, they regenerate the lost organs completely, making this survival tactic renewable. Beyond their peculiar defense, sea cucumbers play a critical ecological role in recycling nutrients in the ocean floor, acting as natural cleaners of the marine ecosystem. Their resilience and utility make them a fascinating subject of study. Fact 4. Human teeth are as strong as shark teeth. At first glance, it might seem that shark teeth, capable of shredding prey, are far superior to human teeth. Surprisingly, that's not true. Human teeth are made of enamel, the hardest substance in the human body, which is comparable in strength to shark teeth. The main difference lies in functionality. Shark teeth are adapted for gripping and tearing flesh, while human teeth are designed for grinding and chewing. Sharks, however, have a unique advantage. When their teeth wear out or fall out, new ones grow in their place, sometimes as frequently as every few weeks. Humans, unfortunately, only get 2 sets in a lifetime. Fact 5. The world's largest cave has its own ecosystem. Hang Son Doong, located in Vietnam, is the largest cave in the world, stretching over 5.5 miles, 9 kilometers long. What makes this cave extraordinary is its self-sustaining ecosystem. Inside, you'll find lush jungles, flowing rivers, and even clouds formed by its unique microclimate. The cave was formed approximately 2 to 5 million years ago by river water eroding limestone beneath a mountain. Discovered in 1991 but only explored in 2009, Hang Son Doong is so large that it could house a Boeing 747 jet. It offers a glimpse into a hidden world untouched by sunlight, full of rare flora and fauna. Fact 6. There's a pink lake in Australia. Lake Hillier in Western Australia is famous for its striking pink hue, which looks almost artificial. The color comes from a type of salt-loving algae called Dunaliella salina, which produces beta-carotene, the pigment responsible for its unique shade. Interestingly, the pink water retains its color even when bottled. While safe for swimming, Lake Hillier is protected for conservation purposes, and access is limited. This natural wonder continues to intrigue scientists, inspiring research into extremophiles. organisms thriving in conditions that would typically be inhospitable. Fact 7. The first computer bug was a literal bug. In 1947, a team working on an early computer, the Harvard Mark II, found that the system malfunctioned due to a moth stuck in one of its relays. The engineers removed the moth and taped it into their logbook, labeling it the first actual case of a bug being found. This incident popularized the term computer bug, now widely used to describe errors in software or hardware. While today's bugs are virtual, this story highlights how terminology can evolve from peculiar beginnings. Fact 8. The Great Wall of China is held together by rice. One of the secrets to the Great Wall of China's longevity is its construction material, sticky rice. Ancient builders mixed glutinous rice with slaked lime to create a mortar that was not only strong but also resistant to erosion and earthquakes. This innovative use of organic material contributed to the wall's ability to withstand centuries of weathering and conflict. Modern scientists have analyzed this mixture and found it to be stronger than modern cement in certain conditions, a testament to ancient engineering brilliance. Fact 9. The ocean is getting louder. The ocean, once a realm of natural sounds like waves and marine life, is now dominated by human-made noise. Shipping vessels, underwater drilling, and sonar have increased noise levels significantly, disrupting marine ecosystems. For example, whales rely on echolocation for navigation and communication, but increased noise pollution interferes with these crucial behaviors. This rising issue has spurred research into quieter technologies and conservation efforts to protect marine life from the growing cacophony beneath the waves. Fact 10. Peanuts are not nuts. Surprisingly, peanuts are not true nuts, they're legumes. Unlike tree nuts such as almonds and walnuts, peanuts grow underground in pods, making them closer relatives to beans and lentils. They are packed with nutrients like protein and healthy fats, making them a staple food worldwide. Despite their name, peanuts classification often confuses people, but their culinary versatility is undisputed, from peanut butter sandwiches to sauté sauces. Fact 11. Ostriches can run faster than horses. The ostrich, the world's largest bird, can't fly, but it makes up for it with incredible speed. These birds can sprint at up to 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour, and sustain speeds of 30 miles per hour, 48 kilometers per hour, for longer distances, outrunning most horses. Their powerful legs are not just for speed, they're also formidable weapons, capable of delivering kicks strong enough to fend off predators like lions. Their unique running style involves using their wings for balance, making them one of nature's most efficient runners. Fact 12. Mount Everest grows taller each year. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, is still growing. Due to the tectonic collision between the Indian and Eurasian plates, the mountain rises by about 4 millimeters annually. This ongoing process began millions of years ago when the two plates first collided, creating the Himalayas. While it's already 29,031.7 feet, 8,848.86 meters tall, scientists expect Everest to gain a few more inches over time. Its height isn't static, though. Earthquakes can also reduce its elevation slightly. Fact 13. The Amazon rainforest creates its own rain. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, doesn't just produce oxygen, it also creates its own weather. Through a process called transpiration, trees release water vapor into the atmosphere, which then condenses to form clouds and eventually falls back as rain. This self-sustaining cycle is crucial for maintaining the rainforest's lush ecosystem. The Amazon's ability to generate its own rain is so significant that it influences weather patterns across South America and even globally. However, deforestation threatens this delicate balance, risking climate disruptions far beyond the rainforest itself. Fact 14. Antarctica has a hidden lake under its ice. Lake Vostok, buried under 2.5 miles of Antarctic ice, is one of the world's most isolated and mysterious bodies of water. Sealed off from the surface for millions of years, this subglacial lake remains liquid due to the immense pressure from the ice above and geothermal heat from the Earth's interior. Scientists are fascinated by Lake Vostok because it could harbor ancient, undiscovered microbial life. Studying it may also provide insights into extraterrestrial environments, like the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, where similar conditions might exist. Fact 15. The ocean contains more historical artifacts than all museums combined. Beneath the waves lies an unparalleled treasure trove of history. From sunken ships and lost cities to ancient relics, the ocean holds more historical artifacts than all of the world's museums combined. Many of these shipwrecks and ruins date back thousands of years, offering invaluable insights into human history, trade routes, and ancient civilizations. But the harsh ocean environment also keeps many of these secrets hidden, waiting for future explorers to uncover them. Fact 16. The deepest part of the ocean could fit Mount Everest. The Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the Earth's oceans, plunges to a staggering depth of about 36,000 feet, 11,000 meters, at its lowest point, known as the Challenger Deep. This means it's deep enough to submerge Mount Everest entirely, with more than a mile of water to spare. The pressure at these depths is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, creating a hostile environment. Yet life persists here, with bizarre creatures like the anglerfish and xenophyophores calling it home. Fact 17. Trees communicate with each other. Forests are not just collections of individual trees. They are interconnected ecosystems where trees communicate via underground fungal networks, often referred to as the wood wide web. Through these networks, trees can share nutrients, warn each other of pests, and even support weaker neighbors by transferring resources. This symbiotic relationship with fungi highlights the complexity and interdependence of forest ecosystems, showing how nature thrives through cooperation rather than competition. Fact 18. Glass is technically a liquid. Though it appears solid, glass is technically an amorphous solid, meaning it doesn't have a crystalline structure like true solids. This unique state gives glass some properties of liquids, such as the ability to flow, albeit extremely slowly. Over centuries, older glass windows have sometimes been observed to become slightly thicker at the bottom, supporting this claim. However, modern science attributes most of these effects to imperfections during the glass-making process rather than long-term flowing. Fact 19. Some frogs can survive being frozen. The wood frog, Rana sylvatica, has an extraordinary survival mechanism. It can freeze during winter and come back to life in spring. During freezing, the frog's body produces glucose, which acts like antifreeze, protecting its cells from damage. Its heart stops beating, and its organs temporarily shut down. Once the temperature rises, the frog thaws out and resumes its life. This ability to survive extreme cold offers scientists insights into preserving human organs for transplantation. Fact 20. Saturn's moon Titan has rivers and lakes. Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is the only celestial body other than Earth known to have stable liquid on its surface. However, instead of water, Titan's rivers and lakes are made of methane and ethane, hydrocarbons that are liquid at its frigid temperatures. Titan's thick atmosphere and surface activity make it one of the most intriguing targets for exploring the possibility of alien life in our solar system. Fact 21. The longest living animal is a clam. A quahog clam named Ming holds the record for the longest living animal, estimated to be 507 years old when it was discovered in 2006. These clams, native to the North Atlantic, grow extremely slowly and can survive in cold, stable environments. Scientists study these clams to understand environmental changes over centuries, as their growth rings provide a natural timeline of historical climate data. Fact 22. The Earth's core spins faster than its surface. The Earth's inner core, composed primarily of iron and nickel, rotates slightly faster than the planet's surface. This phenomenon, called superrotation, occurs due to interactions between the core and the Earth's magnetic field. The difference in rotation rates, though tiny, just a fraction of a degree per year, has significant implications for understanding the planet's magnetic field and geological processes. Fact 23. Some plants can hear water. Recent studies have shown that certain plants can detect the sound of water moving through soil or pipes. The roots of these plants grow toward the source of the sound, even without direct contact with water. This discovery suggests that plants may have a rudimentary form of acoustic perception, allowing them to survive better in dry environments by seeking out water sources beneath the surface. Fact 24. Blue whales are louder than jet engines. The blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, can produce vocalizations reaching 188 decibels, louder than a jet engine. These calls can travel for hundreds of miles underwater, allowing whales to communicate across vast oceanic distances. Despite their size and strength, blue whales rely on these powerful songs to locate mates and navigate the deep sea. Fact 25. Pigeons can recognize themselves in mirrors. Pigeons are among the few species that can pass the mirror test, a key indicator of self-awareness. When placed in front of a mirror, pigeons recognize their reflection and can even identify markings on their bodies that aren't visible without the mirror. This ability places pigeons in an elite group of intelligent animals, alongside dolphins, elephants, and certain primates. Fact 26. A cloud can weigh over 1 million pounds. Despite their fluffy appearance, clouds are incredibly heavy. A typical cumulus cloud can weigh over 1.1 million pounds, 500,000 kilograms. This weight comes from the water droplets suspended in the air. The reason clouds don't fall to the ground is that the droplets are spread over a vast area and supported by rising air currents. Fact 27. Gorillas hum while eating. Gorillas have been observed humming or singing while they eat, especially when they are enjoying their favorite foods. Scientists believe this behavior could be a way to express satisfaction, coordinate mealtimes within the group, or signal that it's time to relax. This endearing trait shows how emotionally complex and socially aware gorillas can be. Fact 28. Your body contains gold. The human body naturally contains trace amounts of gold. Most of this gold is found in the blood, with about 0.2 milligrams circulating in an average adult. While this amount is too small to extract, it highlights the fascinating ways in which elements are distributed throughout living organisms. Fact 29. A single teaspoon of honey represents a bee's entire lifetime work. To produce 1 teaspoon of honey, a single bee must visit approximately 2,000 flowers and fly around 55,000 miles. This labor-intensive process reflects the incredible dedication and teamwork within a hive, where thousands of bees collaborate to create and store honey for their colony's survival. Fact 30. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Estimates suggest there are around 3 trillion trees on Earth, while the Milky Way contains roughly 100 to 400 billion stars. This surprising fact highlights the richness of our planet's ecosystems compared to the vastness of space. Efforts to preserve forests ensure these numbers remain high for future generations. Fact 31. The entire internet weighs about as much as a strawberry. Although the internet is intangible, the electrons and data that power it contribute to a minuscule weight, estimated to be around 50 grams, roughly the same as a strawberry. This calculation is based on the energy required to keep the global network running, reflecting the paradoxical nature of digital existence. Fact 32. The smell of rain has a name, Petrichor. That distinct earthy aroma after rain is called Petrichor. It's caused by oils released from plants during dry periods, which are absorbed by the ground. When rain falls, it displaces the oils and releases the scent into the air. Geosmin, produced by soil-dwelling bacteria, also contributes to this pleasant fragrance. The smell is so universally loved that perfumers have attempted to recreate it artificially. Fact 33. A shrimp's heart is located in its head. In most shrimp species, the heart is situated near the head, behind the brain. Their open circulatory system means blood flows freely within their body cavity, making this unusual anatomy efficient for their small size and simple body structure. This unique design also allows space in the main body for reproductive organs, optimizing their chances for survival and reproduction. Fact 34. The smallest dinosaur was about the size of a chicken. The Microraptor, one of the smallest known dinosaurs, was roughly the size of a modern chicken. It had feathers and could glide between trees, suggesting early forms of flight in dinosaurs. This small predator lived around 120 million years ago. Fossils show that Microraptor had 4 wings, with feathers on both its arms and legs, making it one of the earliest animals to experiment with flight. Fact 35. Diamonds can be made from peanut butter. Under immense pressure, carbon in peanut butter can be transformed into diamonds. Scientists have successfully replicated this process in labs by applying extreme heat and pressure, mimicking the conditions deep within Earth's mantle. Although it's not a practical way to produce gemstones, this experiment highlights the fascinating relationship between pressure, carbon, and the formation of crystals. Fact 36. The human brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. Your brain produces around 20 watts of electrical power, enough to power a small LED light bulb. This electricity is generated by neurons communicating through electrical impulses, transmitting information at speeds of up to 268 miles per hour, 432 kilometers per hour. While the brain's energy output is impressive, it consumes about 20% of the body's total energy, making it one of the most power-hungry organs. Fact 37. The Leaning Tower of Pisa took nearly 200 years to complete. Construction on the Leaning Tower of Pisa began in 1173 and wasn't finished until 1372, nearly 2 centuries later. The tower began tilting due to unstable ground during early construction, causing builders to pause for almost 100 years. This delay likely saved the structure, as the ground settled before the final floors were added, preventing total collapse. Fact 38. The Earth's core is as hot as the sun's surface. The temperature of Earth's inner core is approximately 10,800 degrees Fahrenheit, 6,000 degrees Celsius, roughly the same as the surface of the sun. This heat is generated by radioactive decay and residual energy from Earth's formation. Despite this intense heat, the core remains solid due to the immense pressure at the planet's center. Fact 39. Octopuses can edit their own genes. Octopuses possess a remarkable ability to alter their RNA, essentially editing their genetic instructions in response to environmental changes. This ability allows them to adapt quickly to temperature shifts or injuries. Unlike most animals that rely heavily on DNA, octopuses bypass permanent genetic changes by modifying their RNA on demand, a rare and advanced evolutionary trait. Fact 40. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth is negative 144 degrees Fahrenheit. The coldest temperature recorded on Earth was measured in Antarctica at negative 144 degrees Fahrenheit, or negative 98 degrees Celsius. This temperature was detected by satellite during a clear, calm Antarctic night. At such frigid temperatures, exposed human skin can freeze within minutes, and even carbon dioxide can begin to solidify into dry ice. Fact 41. The cheetah's superspeed. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals, capable of reaching speeds up to 75 miles per hour, 120 kilometers per hour, in short bursts covering distances up to 500 meters. What's fascinating is that their acceleration rivals some of the fastest sports cars. They can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds. This speed is made possible by a unique combination of factors: their lightweight bodies, long legs, non-retractable claws that grip the ground, and an enlarged heart and lungs that allow for rapid oxygen exchange. However, this speed comes at a cost. Cheetahs can only sustain such sprints for short periods due to overheating and exhaustion. Fact 42. A single teaspoon of neutron star material weighs about 6 billion tons. Neutron stars are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded in supernovas. Their gravity compresses matter so densely that a single teaspoon of neutron star material weighs as much as all of humanity combined. The intense gravitational force distorts space-time, and if a neutron star were the size of a city, it would still contain more mass than the Sun. Fact 43. A cockroach can live for weeks without its head. Cockroaches don't rely on their heads to breathe, as they have small holes, spiracles, along their body for respiration. They can survive for up to 3 weeks after decapitation because their nervous system is decentralized. However, they eventually die from dehydration, as they lose the ability to drink water without their mouthparts. Fact 44. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. Under specific conditions known as the triple point, water can exist in all 3 states, solid, liquid, and gas, simultaneously. This occurs at a pressure of 0.06 atmospheres and a temperature of 0.01 degrees Celsius, 32.018 degrees Fahrenheit. This phenomenon is not just theoretical, it's frequently used in laboratories to calibrate thermometers. Fact 45. The loudest sound ever recorded was a volcanic eruption. The 1883 eruption of Krakatoa in Indonesia produced the loudest sound ever recorded on Earth, reaching 310 decibels. The explosion was heard over 3,000 miles away in Australia and ruptured the eardrums of people within 40 miles of the volcano. The pressure waves from the blast circled the globe 3 times, showcasing the immense power of volcanic eruptions. Fact 46. The Great Pyramid of Giza can focus electromagnetic energy. Recent studies suggest that the Great Pyramid of Giza can concentrate electromagnetic energy in its internal chambers and beneath its base. Although the exact reason remains unknown, researchers believe the pyramid's shape and materials contribute to this effect, showcasing the ancient Egyptians' incredible engineering skills. Fact 47. Humans glow, but it's invisible. Humans naturally emit small amounts of light, known as bioluminescence. However, this glow is 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can detect. Advanced cameras have captured faint patterns of light emitted by our bodies, peaking in brightness during the afternoon. This light is produced by biochemical reactions within the body, particularly from oxidative stress, which may one day offer insight into human health. Fact 48. There's a fungus that turns ants into zombies. The Ophiocordyceps unilateralis fungus infects ants, hijacking their nervous systems. The ant is compelled to climb to a high point, where the fungus bursts through its head to release spores, spreading the infection. This real-life zombie ant phenomenon helps the fungus propagate by ensuring that the spores land in a location where they have the best chance of reaching other ants. This complex parasitic behavior is a marvel of nature's adaptations. Fact 49. There's a hidden ocean on Pluto. Beneath Pluto's icy exterior lies a subsurface ocean of liquid water. Despite the dwarf planet's frigid surface temperatures, heat from radioactive decay keeps the ocean in a liquid state, potentially supporting microbial life. This discovery, made by NASA's New Horizons mission, suggests that Pluto may have the necessary conditions for life, challenging previous assumptions about this distant world. Fact 50. Lightning strikes can create glass in sand. When lightning strikes sandy beaches, the intense heat, up to 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit or 30,000 degrees Celsius, fuses the sand into glass tubes called fulgurites. These natural sculptures preserve the path of the lightning bolt underground. The glass tubes are hollow and can vary in size, forming intricate shapes that capture the power and intensity of the lightning strike. Some scientists even use fulgurites to study the electrical properties of lightning. That wraps up part 3 of our journey through 50 amazing facts. I hope these mind-blowing discoveries gave you something new to marvel at. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on more amazing facts. Have any cool facts of your own? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the world.